The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Last Wednesday, and I'm done after this past Wednesday, two executives, the top executives from a company called Charles Tewett. Do you know what Charles Tewett is? It's a shirt company. Two executives, they work out of London. Two executives from Charles Tewett came to Lakewood. Why did they come to Lakewood? Because apparently they sell 500,000 shirts a year in America. And 100,000 of those shirts they sell to one guy in Lakewood. So they came to see this incredible store that's selling 100,000 of just Charles Tewett shirts. So they come to Lakewood to tell the guy, take us to your store. He takes them to his house. They're like, what, this is some night over to run a little house. Like, what are you doing? No, this is my store. In the middle of the meeting, someone rings the bell, wants to buy some shirts. The man sends his 8-year-old daughter to the garage. He says, help the people with the shirts. The executives are like, 1 second, your little daughter in the garage is the way you sell more shirts than our Madison Avenue store? What is this? And he explained it. This is how it works here. He said, then he told them, let me take you to the yeshiva. And so he took them to the Lakewood Yeshiva, these non-Jewish executives from London, to BMG. Now, BMG is, Bet Midrash Gavoa, is one of the most incredible sites eyes can ever see. It's 7,000 students, split up into about 8 rooms. So each room has 600-700. Some rooms even have 1,000 students in one. If you've ever seen, again, I've learned it for many years, you walk into the Bet Midrash and you see 1,000 people learning. It's unbelievable. So they walk into the Bet Midrash and they see 1,000 people learning. Now what's cool about it is that every single one of them are wearing their shirts. Every single one almost. So now they're watching, they can't believe the sight. And then they're saying this to the people, to this person who brought them there, like, what are they doing? They're studying Talmud all day. What do they get paid? He tells them what they get paid. Like, what? He says, yeah, and so how do I know this story? A community man met with the executives from Charles Tewett on Thursday. And he told me the story. So he asked the men, he asked these executives, did you see anyone like even leaning back on their chair? He says, we didn't see one person. Everyone was leaning forward. Some were leaning alone. Most of them were battling with a partner and fighting with a partner over the Talmud. They were so inspired by it. So I'm speaking in this neighborhood in Lakewood in Forest Park, and I said, how incredible is it that they came, and how beautiful is it, the scene they saw. And they're all excited about the story, just like it was a fun story to hear. And then I said, 1 second, you need 2 guys from London to tell you how awesome your situation is? You need 2 outsiders to tell you how beautiful it is to be able to be sitting and studying Torah for pennies a day? You need someone to tell you how special this is? So the same thing is with us. We need sometimes some little perspective and say, 1 second, you're really complaining? You're really calling this stuck? You know how many people would give their left and right arm to have yours stuck? So when you feel pulled down, you need to lift yourself up.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org